So guys, we finally made it to the train station. It's been an incredible day. Muhammad was extremely nice. He was the driver actually from the hotel.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try to find whichever platform our train is leaving from, get on the train, and then enjoy our night on the sleeping train. It's the first time.
Yes.
So Muhammad got us here to the train station with about an hour to spare, so we're gonna chill out in the first class lounge. It's a little different from what you would expect in American first class, but it's here. It's the Egyptian first class, and we're gonna hang out for about an hour, catch our train. We'll show you guys around, and it's our first time in the sleeper train, so it should be quite the experience.
Tell your friends that this might take some time, and you'll be back another day.
We think this is our train right here behind me. We are going first class from Cairo to Luxor. So we are really excited to hop aboard.
So this is our sleeping train.
Yes, I'm with Raja because he told me that I was in another one and I didn't want to be. But this is my bed here.
We'll give you guys a tour a little later, but
They
it's a
want
top
us
bunk.
in the train.
You gotta get inside.
Yes.
We'll give you a tour.
Let's dance the night away. We're locked together, far away, you and me. We'll have a celebration to an unknown destination. Can't you see? I can see.
So we've been on the train literally 5 minutes, and we've already gotten some food. So I think we are definitely getting this first class treatment. We both ordered some chicken. It kind of looks like some airplane food off front,
But the brownie looks good. The cake, chocolate cake maybe.
We'll give it a try.
But thanks to Muhammad, we are still kind of full from
Oh, absolutely.
lunch. So, and we have snacks. So, if this isn't, if this doesn't seem like it'll be smart for being on a train overnight, if you know what I mean, we'll be okay.
So here it looks like got some rice. And this foil here. That's the chicken. It looks pretty good. Over here, my guess is some veggies. Yep. Some veggies. Bread. Some type of sauce. And dessert. There's something to it. Shannon over here got some different chicken. It's like roasted with some peppers.
Yeah, bell peppers.
So we didn't explain the booking process for us. It was very self-explanatory. We just went on the website. I'll post it below because I really don't remember it. But we went on the website. We got a double for each person. So it's a double cabin, but each person you have to buy a separate ticket for. So for us, it was $80 a person, totaling about $160, and that comes with 2 meals. You get dinner and breakfast, and you just select whichever destination you're trying to get off on. For us, we went from Giza. If you're also in the area, you could get on the Cairo station, and we're getting off on Luxor. I mean, you can also do Aswan, wherever you want to go, but it's an overnight sleeper train. So far so good. Food is looking edible, and we'll see how we feel in the morning. Y'all, this fresh mango juice that we got from Muhammad is so delicious.
Every time we got back in the car, he had snacks and stuff for us.
He be like, more water? Fresh mango juice? More water?
He was the homie for real. Thank you, Muhammad. We
How's the food?
appreciate it. It's good. Look at the rice. Good as gone. Chicken's good. It's really good.
I did steal her chicken.
But y'all, this the vegetables in the one that Raja had. Honestly, I'm not messing with that. But honestly, the rice, the chicken, the vegetables, it's actually way better than airplane food. Like, it literally, this tastes like chicken that I would get from someone's house. Legit. And those vegetables taste like they were grilled on someone's grill. It was good. It wasn't like airplane food, so we stand corrected. It was better than airplane food.
Absolutely. It's quite the experience so far. We'll have to give you guys a tour in a second. They do give us these cool little tables that slide right into the wall. So we can, Shannon might break hers though.
Alright guys, we are slowly but surely taking off from the train station on our way officially to Luxor. We'll give you another snippet of our view from our room once we are completely out of the train station. So you can see the countryside or the city or whatever it is that we're gonna see. Alright, see you then.
Don't play that game, I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll be okay. Oh, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game, I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll be okay. I don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game, I know my place. Shawty, I know my place.
Welcome! Okay guys, so here we have our top bunk. Have a nice pillow, sheet, and blanket. As you can see, there's a little rail here to make sure you don't roll out while we're rolling along. We have our step ladder that leads to the bunk here. Then if you come on in, now that you're inside, we've shut our door. We have a nice mirror here. Then, as we work our way around the closet, close it back up. Above me is our storage for our luggage, and then we have our wash area, a sink, another mirror, washcloths for your face, and some soap. Now there's actually toilets around the corner, so you can take a full-blown potty break if you need to as well. Guys, this button is for the lights. No, it's not. Okay, maybe it's the top button for the light. Yeah, top button for the light. There's another button over there for the bathroom light. And then the rest of these buttons, I don't know what they do because, we turn them and nothing happens. This is supposed to be for our light, but it doesn't work. And that one doesn't work either. But what does work is this button, and if you press it, the gentleman who's our attendant comes, and if you have any questions about anything, he'll come to help us. So, yeah, very cozy.
Keep you safe. Time that I'll be okay. Oh, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll be okay. I don't play that game. Shawty, don't play.
Good morning, guys. It is about 5:30 in the morning. We're supposed to be arriving in the next 30 minutes or so, but while we had a second, we wanted to talk about some positives and negatives that we've experienced here on the Watania sleeping train. I'll start with the negative. For me, at least, you can physically feel the smoke, one from the diesel smoke for me personally, and then also individual smoking in general. So every once in a while that would just come into our individual cabin, and that's one negative that I experienced. Did you experience any?
I didn't feel any smoke, but I smelled it. So
yeah, so that was one negative, and that was the only negative for me. Did you have any other ones?
I would say that the bathrooms for me weren't as clean. I didn't mind the way the bathrooms looked, but when I went in the bathrooms, there was water on the floor, and the toilet paper was a little bit wet, but luckily Raja told me to pack my own toilet paper, so I had my own toilet paper. So just if the bathrooms were a little bit more wiped down, I think that's pretty much it. Maybe a little bit, there were some areas in the room too that could have been a little bit more wiped down. I think that was pretty much it.
For me, there are a lot of positives. So first off, the service was very quick and efficient. Let me see some other things. The room for me personally, it was tidy, but it doesn't take a lot for me to be pleased. The bedding was warm. The room was a bit chilly. One note about the bathroom while we were talking about it is that a little tip to flush the toilet. There's a pedal under the toilet, so you have to put your foot on that to flush it, and then also to use the sink, there's a little bronze pedal towards the right of the sink that you have to hit with your foot as well. well. So that's a couple tips. Shannon said she couldn't figure it
Neither
out.
of which did I find. So
Yeah, so she actually went to the bathroom while I was like half asleep, so I couldn't really like tell her, but like I asked her, she figured it out when I woke up, and she said she didn't. When I went to the bathroom, it was clean, which was strange because we went to the same bathroom. It was 2 bathrooms, one on the left, one on the right. She said she went to the right one. I went there twice, and like the floor was dry.
but both times they were hours apart.
For
So,
sure.
like he went in the beginning, I went at like 12 a.m. and then he went again at
Like 2ish.
yeah.
Yeah. So surprisingly, I slept pretty good. I went to bed around 10 o'clock ish, 10:30, something like that, and I woke up around 2:30. And since then, I've kind of been awake, but I'm just kind of relaxing and just chilling out a little bit. Back to the positives, we talked about the efficiency of the attendance, just quick and efficient. The bedding was warm, room was tidy, bathrooms were fine, and the food was better than expected. We will see. We're supposed to, like I said, get there in about 30 minutes or so. So we'll see if we're on time. So that would be another positive if we are. But
I would also say that if you are a late sleeper, this probably wouldn't be for you. There was a lot of like banging, or not a lot, but there were several times I woke up from banging, whether it was people next door putting their bed up or down, or opening, shutting doors, and you're on a train. So just obviously the sounds of trains passing by, like different lights and stuff like that coming in. You do have really thick curtains though that you could close if you want, but just sound wise, there are a lot of different sounds that could wake you up. I think both of us, when we're tired, we do, especially myself, I do really well with sounds. Don't really bother me, and Raja the same way. So for us, that wasn't a negative, but if you are a light sleeper, it could be something that may not work well for you.
Absolutely, I agree. And so for our first experience on a sleeper train, I would say that it was a success. I'm not in a rush to come back to another sleeper train, I would say that, but just to get the experience, like, it was really, really dope. And we had a pleasant time with the Watania sleeping train company.
Absolutely, guys.
So we got breakfast, and it's bread, cheese, butter, and honey. That's it. We are now in Luxor Temple. It was built 3,350 years ago. It is dedicated to the wife of Amun-Ra, started by Amenhotep III, continued by Ramses II. And it has 3 sections within it: a church, a temple, and a mosque.